Thank you for joining us for this WHSTCA screencast, and today we're chatting with John Frausto, who will be one of our speakers this year at the Coaches Clinic. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us very much. Appreciate it. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself personally?
Well, I'm currently the director of tennis at Center Court Tennis Club. I'm also a partner there, and I've been married to my beautiful wife for 15 years, Julie. We have 2 kids. We have an 11-year-old daughter and a 7-year-old boy. And I'm just passionate about tennis. I love the game and what it teaches us, as individuals.
Okay, wonderful. Are your kids, excuse me, kids going into tennis? Are they interested in that?
Our daughter is a swimmer. She swims competitively. Our son, who's 7, he's actually showing an interest in the game.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wonderful. Now, you had mentioned before we get to your drills that you'd just gotten back from the tournament in Cincinnati.
That's correct. Kind of fortunate. We were able to get media credentials for the tournament. So my brother and I were down there and able to video the pros in high-speed video, so slow-mo, like 240 frames per second. And we're able to use that video for video instruction, which is great. So, yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a kind of a view that we don't get just sitting at home watching on TV.
No, it really is neat. I mean, we're up front, close, so you're able to see everything clearly. And with the technology, it's amazing how you can really, bring into focus the ball and the racket head, and it's just a great visual learning experience.
Okay. Now, moving to the clinic, one of the topics you're going to talk about is killer drill variations at work. Can you tell us a little bit about what you'll be presenting?
Yeah, with my experience, in the industry, I've just, I've taught a lot of lessons, and through the years, I've just figured out, for me personally, what worked. I've been to several conventions. I've seen what other instructors have done, and I just think as a coach, a high school coach, it's always good to have some versatility as far as drills, keeping the kids engaged. So what I've done is just throw in some variations. We can change spins. We can change height. We can change, how many ground strokes you're allowed to hit before you have to get to the net. So just variations like that, I think it keeps the kids engaged. I think it keeps the coach engaged. And it's just a great way to teach the kids, how to play the game.
Okay. Now, what would you recommend for a coach when they're listening to that presentation? Should they be taking notes, just listening and kind of taking it in? What's the best way to come away with some positives from that presentation?
Yeah, I'd really like them to, really watch and listen. I'll have an outline, hopefully help them a little bit, just as far as following the presentation, hopefully not missing too much. But I think I really like them to watch, listen, try to pick up on a few things. When I've attended the conferences, if I could just pick up 1 or 2 drills or a variation, I think it's always helped. Trying to get everything, I think, can be a challenge, and I think that's why the outline will help.
Okay. And then a second thing you're going to present on is some of the no-nos in doubles. Can you tell us a little bit about what you'll be presenting there?
Yeah, once again, it's just, my experience with doubles, and I think that there's some rules, and the other coaches would agree that in doubles, you need to kind of abide by. Now, the game has evolved, but there's certain rules that you need to be aware of. One is, I believe every doubles team should be moving together and covering at least 2/3 of the court. Things like that, I want to touch upon and share, and hopefully, it'll be useful to the coaches.
Okay. Now, why do you think, because doubles is real popular in high school tennis, a lot of players love playing it, why don't we see as much of doubles on TV, do you think, at some of the majors?
Great question. I think one, how the game has evolved now, you don't see Federer playing doubles. You don't see Nadal because, one, it's a grind. So they're really trying to save themselves for the singles, where you have the most prize money and the most prestige as far as the Grand Slams. I think that's one reason. The pros they can't do it all, and they're trying to save themselves. Okay. I think it's a great game. I think the Bryan brothers have done a lot for the game, and have taken it to that next level. But
sure.
That's just my thought.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. It really does. Last question here: who would be if you had one favorite player, tennis player of all time? Who would that be?
Roger Federer.
Roger Federer.
Without a question.
Good choice. Very good choice.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty excited. I mean, the U.S. Open, when we're filming this, is starting today, 2014, and I just like his chances. I think he's almost like an artist on the court. He's so graceful, and he makes things. I mean, the true champions make things look easy.
Sure.
And he definitely makes it look easy.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you very much again for your time, and we really appreciate you being here and sharing us a little bit about what you're going to talk about. And want to thank everybody for watching as well. Stay tuned for more presentations.
Yeah, I appreciate it, John. Thanks for your time.
Okay.